Is it muted? Why am I frozen? It's lagging. That's my alarm. That's my alarm.
Quickly, Mom. I can hear it. Quickly.
Right, just waiting for a few people to come in. So I will make a beginning in about 5 minutes. Just waiting. In about 4 more minutes. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. You know, with MS, we have to be patient. We do. I've learnt that in my life. Oh, yes. True indeed. There's only one person on at the moment. Me, myself, and I. Right, we've got a lot to get into today. Well, not really. Just filling you in. I'm not a doctor, neurologist, special person that knows about the mind. No, that's not me. But I read, and I listen, and I watch, Got my eyes wide open. Trying to find a treatment for MS, right? There's no cure, apparently. Apparently. Have you got the money to pay for it? Because I know I don't. Yeah. Right. Thank you, Simone. Happy New Year, darling. Love ya. Right. So, is it 5 minutes past? 1 more minute, people. 1 more minute. Right. Welcome, family. Welcome, 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 welcome. Happy New Year 2025. Where's my Shamps? I don't drink Shamps because Shamps is an irritant to my bladder. Yes. Okay. So that's an MS story in itself. Shamps, Prosecco, Cava, all of those fizzy kind of alcoholic drinks. It's a no from me. No from me. I'll drink my Baileys. Give me Baileys. Or not even wine, really. So, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Right. What we're going to get into today is just talk about remyelination. Yeah, remyelination is the repairing and the building of the neurons in our brains, the repairing of the brain damage, which is MS. MS is brain damage. That's what it is. It's brain damage. So remyelination is repairing the myelin sheath in the brain that has been destroyed. Yes. So that's why in your MRIs, you have the signs of destruction. Yeah, you have the signs of destruction, and it's not a good thing. It depends where it attacks you. It can attack your optical nerves. It could attack your limbs, your legs, your arms. You know, it could attack your voice, your speech. You see, yeah, MS is not for the weak. Definitely isn't. You know, and even dating with MS, that's a whole nother challenge. A whole nother challenge. So what I want to do is say Happy New Year, and it is a great, great, great start. And I want to find out from you what you're gonna get. Put your teeth in. What you're going to get into for this year 2025. Yeah. What's your New Year's resolutions? We all know we drop off after about week 3. Yeah. If you can make it last about a month, 4 weeks, good. But I really want to push it all the way to at least the 6-month mark. So whether that's your diet, whether that's your exercise, whether that's just taking care of yourself, you know, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Yeah, we all need it. Yeah. What is your New Year's resolutions? So shout out about it in the chat, and my moderator will let me know. And I am passing the buck because it's not all about me today. It's about yous. It's about you lovely people. You lovely gang of people. My family. You know, my group. My tribe. My brothers and sisters. My sisters and brothers. Yeah, you could tell where I come from. West Side. Yeah. Health and happiness, Simone. Absolutely. 100%. How are you going to make that happen? How are you going to make that happen? Health and happiness, you know, consider your diet, consider the people that you bring around you, the people in your circle. The negativity needs to stand back, stand away, stand far back. I agree with you 100%. Thank you.
She said, living life for myself and not for others.
Ooh, living life for yourself and not for others. I think everybody, that is amazing. Everybody needs to have that stance, really and truly, because life isn't complicated. It's only us that complicate it, you see. So living life for myself, 10-10, 100%, 100%. I love that. Thank you. Yeah. Wow. Well, me personally, because I've got MS, I have to take every day in its stride, every day as it comes, every single day as it comes. And even one day could be split into at least 4 different parts. Yeah. Wake up, feeling happy, grateful, you know, gratitude, abundance, everything. By midday, I'm starving. Oh my God, how am I going to eat if no one's here to help me eat? It's techie. And that's probably why I'm a little bit on the slimmer side. I won't say underweight, no, but I skip meals. But that's a good thing because now that brings you into your fasting, and fasting is good for regeneration. It's good for the myelin. It's good for the brain. It's good for your health. So fasting is really good. So I don't know how to put the ratio, you know, so I go to bed, say like I stop eating at about 10. I don't eat till the following day till about midday. Do you see what I mean? So it's a good stretch, a good 12-hour stretch. Do you know what I mean? At least, minimum. You know, sometimes I don't eat until dinner time, you see. So, yeah. All right, let me get into, because I don't want it to be too long. The live, sorry, I've got wind. I don't want it to be too long. So let's talk about remyelination. Yes. Now, what I've got about remyelination, first of all, there's loads of trials going on. A couple in the UK, but a lot of them in America, which are good ones, you know, like the pipe remyelination program. is for secondary progressive. No, actually, it's for all of us. But secondary progressive, which is what I have, you know, I've gone a stage further now. I had relapsing remitting at the start of my journey, but now 14 years in, I've gone to secondary progressive. So the pipe one is in America. And I did talk to my neurologist about it, and he's like, no, it's in America. Sorry, can't be done. But I did notice that there are what I really, really, really want to get into, which I did state on my previous, not live, but recording, was the NVG 291 300. You understand me? So I'm going to just read about them for you, for your information, and you let me know your thoughts. Right. So NVG 291, yeah, the study is in its phase 1 and 2, right? So the types of MS is all forms of MS. So relapsing, remitting, secondary progressive, which is me, primary progressive, which is when from the word go that you've been diagnosed with MS, you've got primary progressive. Whereas usually when you get diagnosed with MS, it starts off, it goes in stages. So relapsing, remitting, secondary progressive. So the progressive stages are, I won't say underfunded, but not as heavily looked into as relapsing, remitting. And I'll find that out now that I'm a progressive multiple sclerosis person. Yes? Does that make sense? So let me get into NVG 291. Yep, so it's in its phase 1 stroke 2, all forms of MS. The sponsor that's running the trial is NervGen Pharmaceuticals. The description of this is NVG 291 targets the inhibitors of the PTO receptor. Don't ask me what that means. Don't ask me what that means. I just read it, and all I'm looking for is win, 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 or loss, loss, loss. Yeah, but this is a win for me. Win, 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 right? Receptor, the PTO receptors, which is involved and which is involved in nerve repair. Perfect. The drug aims to promote remyelination across all forms of MS. The status of this trial is ongoing, which is good. Early phase results are promising. Keyword promising. Yeah, I hope so. I hope they find a cure, even though I still believe they may have it. But we'll play along. We'll play along. Yeah, it looks promising with confirmed evaluation in the phase 2.A part of the test. So the NVG 300 is similar, it's very new, and it covers all forms of MS, but 291 is the one closest to being finished. Yes? So let's go there. So any questions? I do like the pipe one. Oh, I've got a man that will speak to you about other forms of treatment. remyelination treatment. I'm not really into the treatment of treating people that have just begun their journey, because really and truly in the back of their, come on, put your teeth in the back of their minds, everyone with MS should be on, how can I repair the brain damage? How can I be successful in getting over this godforsaken disease? Yeah. So I would say everyone should be on the ball and on the path to trying to regenerate the myelin sheath, you know, reconfigure the myelin sheath. Okay. So let's get into it. Let me get this man to read this out for you, because one, my eyesight is bad. So MS has messed with my optical visions, you know. So when I need to read something, I go, like, I close one eye, I'm like, what's that? What's that say? You know? So let's get this geezer to read it out. Read it out. I hope you can hear it. So I would like you to read out what you have uncovered about smoldering multiple sclerosis and the treatments that go with it. Thank you. Let me know if you can hear it. Continue. We practiced this yesterday. Hold on. One more time. Can you read out loud for my audience and my followers the treatment and what we were talking about yesterday about smoldering multiple sclerosis? So can you read out for the people all that you said about the treatment behind smoldering multiple sclerosis? Thank you.
Of course.
Can you hear me?
Here's the full read-through about smoldering multiple sclerosis and the treatments designed to address it, as if I were presenting it directly to your audience. Understanding smoldering MS and treatments. Smoldering MS represents a unique and often overlooked aspect of multiple sclerosis. Unlike relapsing MS, where new lesions and relapses are visible on MRI scans, smoldering MS progresses silently. It's like a fire that continues to burn without visible flames. Patients may not see significant changes in their scans, but they feel the impact as their symptoms worsen, disability increases, or cognitive function declines. This silent progression makes smoldering MS particularly challenging to treat. Traditional MS therapies primarily focus on stopping inflammation and preventing new lesions. While this is effective for managing relapsing forms of MS, it doesn't address the underlying neurodegeneration and nerve damage that drives smoldering MS. For this reason, we need treatments that go beyond inflammation and target the deeper issues, neuroprotection and remyelination. Let's talk about some of the emerging therapies that show promise for addressing smoldering MS. Pipe 307. Pipe 307 is a selective antagonist of the M1 muscarinic receptor, currently in phase 1 clinical trials. This drug is designed to promote remyelination by blocking a pathway that inhibits myelin repair. For smoldering MS, Pipe 307 offers hope because it targets myelin regeneration, addressing the silent progression of the disease. Why Pipe 307 is promising. Its targeted approach to enhancing myelin repair could be a breakthrough for patients whose disease is quietly progressing without visible lesions. If successful, it may slow or even reverse the damage that's happening beneath the surface. Potential concerns. As with any new therapy, long-term safety and effectiveness are still unknown. Additionally, because smouldering MS is challenging to measure with standard MRI scans, determining how well Pipe 307 works may require more advanced tools. NVG-291. NVG-291 is a groundbreaking therapy targeting the PTPC receptor, a protein that inhibits nerve repair. By blocking this receptor, NVG-291 promotes remyelination, nerve regeneration, and synaptic plasticity. It is currently in phase 1b/2a trials and has shown significant promise in preclinical studies. Why NVG-291 is exciting. This therapy addresses the root causes of nerve damage, making it particularly valuable for smouldering MS. It could promote repair of existing damage and restore function, offering hope for patients who feel their disease is silently worsening. Potential concerns. NVG-291 is still in the early stages of human trials, so we don't yet know its full safety profile or effectiveness in real-world MS patients. Integrating it with existing therapies may also pose challenges. Metformin and clemastine combination. This innovative approach combines metformin, the diabetes medication, with clemastine, an antihistamine, to stimulate myelin repair. Early studies suggest that this combination rejuvenates aging cells, improving their ability to repair myelin. Why this is promising? Both drugs are already approved for other conditions, meaning they could potentially reach MS patients more quickly than entirely new therapies. For smouldering MS, this approach could help reverse the accumulation of damage over time. Potential concerns. Combining two drugs increases the risk of compounded side effects, and while preclinical results are promising, clinical trial data are still limited. The long-term effectiveness of this combination remains to be seen. Neuroprotective agents. Drugs like ibudilast are neuroprotective, meaning they aim to prevent further damage. For smouldering MS, where ongoing damage occurs silently, neuroprotective therapies could create a more stable environment for remyelination to occur. Why neuroprotection matters. Protecting neurons from further damage is a crucial step in slowing the progression of smouldering MS, making it easier for the body to repair itself. Potential concerns. While neuroprotective agents show promise, their impact on active remyelination is still uncertain. They may be more effective when used in combination with remyelinating therapies. Clemastine as a standalone treatment. Clemastine has been studied independently for its potential to promote remyelination. In earlier trials, it showed promise in improving nerve conduction, particularly in patients with optic neuropathy, a symptom common in MS. However, more recent trials have revealed risks, including faster than expected disability.
Okay. That is the end of that. Yeah, but what he's saying is he's running down the treatments, you know, the phases of the treatments of the trials. Yes. And why I'm concerned about smoldering MS. Don't feel isolated or excluded from the talk about smoldering MS. Yeah, because all these drugs that was named are still for relapsing, remitting, primary progressive, secondary progressive. But my fact of smoldering MS is that's where I'm at. Okay, I'll give you a quick story. My neurologist, which I need to change, by the way, my neurologist said to me, "Oh, Kathleen, your MRI scan showed you're stable." And that was it. I was celebrating. I was happy. I was ecstatic, right? Oh my God, my MRI was stable. Wow, that's the first time that's ever happened in years. Oh, wow. Okay, perfect. But my disability my condition kept plummeting, kept going downhill, downhill, downhill. And I'm like, but my MRI says I'm stable. I'm in a good spot. I'm in a sweet spot, right? I'm sure it's a sweet spot. No, babe, it's smoldering. So it hasn't got flames. My brain hasn't got flames, but it's got the smoke. So it's still doing what it needs to do. Okay. That pissed, sorry to swear. It really annoyed me. It really annoyed me because I thought I was in the safe zone with multiple sclerosis. Okay, I've ridden these waves and right now I'm stable. Oh my God, that's fantastic. No, babe. No. My progression is still progressing. So, that really annoys me. It really annoys me. So that brings me here on to what I want to say to you all. That's the little bit about, the isms and schisms, the scientists and the scientific background and whatever. But you see, like what my neurologist done to me made me have false hope, which is very common in MS because there's so many people going around. Oh no, I could cure it. I could do this. I could repair this. Oh, just do this training. Oh, just buy these drugs from us. Yeah. And you will be okay. You'll be chef's kiss. Yeah. All right. Cool. My neurologist fed me a lie, basically, because he never explained what stable on my MRI actually means. He knows what it actually means, but he never said that. So I'm there cheering, woohoo, hooray, yeah. Only to find out, because I still researched, I don't take things face value. And I found out, oh, actually, the reason you're progressing, Kathleen, is because you've got smoldering MS. Oh, okay. So what my talk was going to be about from then to you lot was to be your own advocate. You have to challenge and contest the rhetoric. You have to challenge, and don't be shy. Be bold, be fierce. Yeah. So I've been posting on my Instagram for the last 4 days. Aniko, Warrior, yes, song. And she says, she's bold. She's bold. That's what you've got to be. You've got to be bold. You've got to be fearless. You have to. Your health depends on it, and your health will thank you for it, So you've got to be bold and you've got to stand up for yourself. Now, my physiotherapist, private physiotherapist, because, what you get given is really crap, but not to say anything bad about it, but the NHS only gives you 5 sessions of physiotherapy. What's that going to do? So my thing to you is to advocate for yourself and be really, really, really certain and strong in what you're saying. So that brings me back to my physiotherapist that said, Kathleen, because my memory, because I fell over, fell down, banged my head, got concussion, right? She said, you may need a power of attorney. And I agree 100%. And I would say to you, probably get a power of attorney for yourselves. Because my daughter is one and my sister is the other. They could vocalize for me on my behalf when I cannot do so. You see, yeah. And I trust them 100% with my life. Yeah. So they will always fight my corner when I cannot do it for myself. You see, it's very serious, but there's always a plan of action, you know. Take that time out for yourself, nourish yourself, nurture yourself, and do what you think is the best possible stance that you can take for yourself. Okay. What else? Oh, it really infuriates me, doesn't it? It really does. It really does. Anyway, not that we're starting off the new year like that. No. No way. No way. No. Where's the party at, people? Where is it? Where's it at? Where's the party at? Yeah, so last but not least, I want to tell you about what MS Mindshift has planned for this coming year, right? And it starts from next month. Well, not next month. At the last week in January, sorry. The last week in January. So we've got 3 programs. We've got the Nourish and Thrive, which is our green smoothie or green smoothie. I would say green smoothie challenge. And the green smoothies, yeah, you have to replenish, innit? You have to hydrate. That's the word. Hydrate. Yeah. So water, you could use water, but the green smoothies, yeah. One, I've got a recipe which I will give to everybody. You know, if they hit me up, you know, put a little heart emoji or something. I will give you the recipe. But this green smoothie that I make, chef's kiss again. It tastes amazing, but what it does do, it moves your bowels. Yeah, and with MS, moving bowels is a thing. It is a thing. Yeah. So that is good. So we've got Nourish and Thrive. Then we've got Silent Meditation. Yeah. And now Silent Meditation program is going to be silent meditation, but also 1 day a week, there will be no social media, no phones, no whatever, no TV, no music, just silence, dead silent. Yeah. For you to reconfigure yourself. Yeah. Everything that I'm saying is healing. Everything is health and wealth healing. Yeah. So that's that. And then the last one, which is really good, and it is a program that I actually want people to jump on. It's not expensive. It's only you know, £20. I don't know what that is in dollars, but £20 a month. Yes. To it's called Neuroplasticity Boost Challenge. Yeah. Or camp, actually. Neuroplasticity camp. Yeah. And with that, we're going to be doing meditations, yoga, stretching. We're going to be humming, you know, because humming activates the nerves in your brain, you know, the nerves in the body, you see. And that's fantastic. So we've got all that. If you want me to get into it a little bit more, just hit me up and I will talk to you about it. But neuroplasticity camp, silent meditation, Nourish and Thrive. And if you want any of the remyelination talk or paperwork, hit me up. I can send that over to you also. Yes. So I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. It was quick, short, but cute, as I am, as my daughter done me up. My daughter is amazing. She's my beautician. She's my everything, actually. She's my everything. And I love you all. Thank you. Have a great year. Have a great day. And do you. Fuck off to everyone else, you know. Do you. Love ya.